So I am pretty excited. Not because today's been necessarily exciting as a whole, rather because some exciting stuff happened. This is my excited face. For example, today, both Charlie Wallace and Musical Bethan tweeted me, which is always nice. That always makes my little fangirl heart flutter. Flutter, flutter, flutter. I'm going to do a little interpretive dance of how my heart fluttered. Also today, I got post, and that is a thing that never ever ever happens. Nobody gets post anymore, and post is brilliant. I love post. Everybody should appreciate post a bit more. If I had people that would send things to a PO box for me, I would totally set one of those up and just get post. That would be brilliant. Post is good. But not only did I get post, look who this post is addressed to. That says Batman Jesus. I got post addressed to Batman Jesus. That is a very great thing. Here's my ticket to see Dave Giles and Bri and Danny Gruff in a few weeks. And not only did I get a brilliant ticket to a really good gig thing that's going to be good in a few weeks, and if you're there then I'll see you at that thing, I also got more post. And this post is addressed to Mr. B. Jesus. The postman or woman must have been extremely confused, and I almost pity them, except for the fact that it's brilliant, and they should love their job, having to deliver Batman Jesus' post. And I haven't opened this one yet, so basically when this is happening, I'm going to be just as surprised at the contents and what happens as you are. So it's like a social experiment. I'm like the Cole Sprouse of YouTube, except not as devastating. Right, here we go. There is a guy on the YouTubes called I Am Georgetown. He's a very nice guy. He's super friendly, and he makes very good music. Here is a business card saying that he loves me, and oh my goodness, that is possibly the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So he did an album which you can buy at a link that I'll put in the thing. Basically, you can buy the album for £7. It's very good. Well, I say it's very good. I've heard like 2 songs off it. I assume it's very good. You can buy that, or you can buy an indie version, which is basically like, it doesn't come in like a proper CD case with a little booklet. It comes in like a little plastic wallet, and he draws you like a one-of-a-kind original piece of artwork. It's really cool, basically. And well, this is mine. How brilliant is that? This is possibly the most brilliant thing I have ever owned. And on the back it says, "All the best to you, Aaron. Love, George." Which is actually great, because I ordered it under the name Batman Jesus, and he actually remembered my name and how to spell it. So that's really cool. There's also a little note in here which I'm not going to read out because I think that's impersonal. Like when people read out fan mail and stuff, I don't appreciate that. So I'm going to read this right now. There will be a lot of links to George's things in the doobly-doo, and I am now going to listen to my super duper Batman Jesus album of fantabulousness. I mean, I've already heard 2 of the songs off it, so I know I already love those. I kind of feel bad putting it in a CD player because it's got Sharpie on it. Will it rub off? I don't think it will. But there's the track list as well, not that you can see that, which he wrote himself. So that's pretty cool. Oh, well, this is really nice. And this special version also, it's worth noting, is cheaper than the regular version, because he doesn't need to buy like the jewel case and the proper printed booklets and stuff. So that's definitely worth doing.
If I had been aware, right then and there, what you do, 2 for 2. I've had the time of my life these past few weeks, because of you. But what if I'd known you when I was younger? Would I be the way I am right now, or would I be stronger?
What a beautiful way to end an album. One of the many really cool things about this album cover is that it was drawn primarily in crayon, And crayons, believe it or not, have a very interesting and exciting history behind them. So if you'd like to learn more about the completely true history of crayons, then there's going to be a link to a video about that in the doobly-doo. Funnily enough, it was also made by George. Honestly, I am completely blown away by the quality of this album. I've listened to a lot of music this year. It's been like a big thing. It's been a massive part of my year. Like I have a folder of playlists on Spotify of like a bunch of albums that came out this year, and a lot of them are very, very good. But this is definitely one of the best albums that I have heard all year. You need to listen to it. You need to buy a copy of this and you need to listen to it because it's fantastic. And it won't have Batman Jesus on it, but it will be very cool. And you can order that at the link in the thing, as I've said before. It's really great actually because I've heard him sing live before, which is an amazing thing. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Songs that I already knew and loved have a lot more depth to them because they have that obviously produced, recorded quality to them, and he's obviously had the ability to do other things with the songs that he in an acoustic guitar can't do, and it's brilliant. If you want to see George live, which I strongly recommend that you do, he's going to be playing at the VidSpoon Gathering in Northampton. That's the 19th of October. I'll put a link to the page thing in the doobly-doo. Hopefully I'll be there. I'm working on sorting that out, so maybe you can see me there as well. If you go to that, then there is like a gig thingy on the evening, that's about £8. That'll be really good. Or if you can't go to that, just sort of find him at the little gathering bit. He'll probably be standing around with his guitar at some point just playing things, because he does that and it's great. Find George and his acoustic guitar to hear such cult classics as Teenage Dirtbag, Stacy's Mom, an assortment of McFly songs, such YouTube classics as Alex Day's Forever Yours and Bri Bri's Sum Me Up, and most recently, Hit Me Baby, One More Time. In all seriousness, I really recommend that you visit him in some way, whether that be watching his YouTube channel, or listening to his music, or going to see him live, or all of the above. That would be really cool, because he's a very nice person, and he is a very talented person, and I think it's important that we appreciate that. Also, if you'd like to appreciate my channel, because recently I've been putting a lot more effort into it, and I didn't want to mention me in this video because it's purely a tribute to George. However, the subscribe option exists on my channel as well, and if you want to help me out, then that would be really great too. We're all about helping people here on the Batman Jesus channel. That's how we roll. We like to help people. Batman and Jesus, the Messiah, and the Saviour of Gotham City, like, just put them together and you have the ultimate helper, and I guess that's what I am now. I guess I am now the ultimate helper of helpers. So if you need help, if you have YouTube things that you would like me to help you with, or that you would like me to share around, then feel free to tell me about that. We can get a little community thing going, and we can help everybody. Helping people is great, and I love all of your faces. And I'll probably see you tomorrow, because this is VEDO and everything.